Wow, okay, so this was a game and a half. I thought the Lakers were going to pull this one out, up 6 late in the fourth quarter, but a couple offensive rebounds and lucky bounces found an open Klay Thompson as he erupted for a season-high 33 points, leading the Warriors to victory in the fourth quarter. Let me break the footage down in primetime Saturday night. Here, Otto Porter flips the screen for Steph to go right, and the game plan by the Lakers, like most teams, was to double Steph on-ball screens. Steph bounced passes to a rolling Porter Jr. and noticed Stanley Johnson's rotation from the corner off an open Klay Thompson. Monk is responsible for Bjelica, and Reeves is now guarding the two weak-side shooters. Porter opts to go for a layup and misses, but gets his own rebound and a no-look pass to Klay in the corner. Reeves is unable to close out in time, and it's a 3-ball. This out-of-bounds play is pretty sweet, something a high school team would run, and I've seen the Warriors run it before. You have Klay starting in the middle of the pack here, and Bjelica goes for the release pass. However, Trevor Ariza looks at the ball for just a half second. Damian Lee sets almost a flare screen on the baseline to open up Klay. Late contest and another corner 3-ball. Looney gives a handoff for Steph to go right here, but Davis does not fully double since he immediately rolled and Bradley was up in Steph's grill. LeBron rotates down from the weak side. You can see Johnson sticking to Klay close. Klay catches the ball and accelerates instantly to his right. Shot fakes to get Johnson to fly by and shoots a mid-range. Good offense. Another Warriors semi-fast break bucket without the Lakers defense getting set in the half court. Steph loves tossing up to Klay and letting him go to work in the open court. Shot fakes Johnson to get him in the air, and before LeBron rotates to the rim, pulls up fading to his right for a mid-range again. Defense turns into offense here. When LeBron isos on the right elbow, you can see the Warriors overload the strong side, not allowing him to go baseline and helping any way he drives. The Lakers have such poor spacing from the weak side here, but Ariza dives and Lee reads as well for a steal. Klay has incredible confidence and takes Reeves himself for a layup and one, with LeBron just slightly missing the chase down block. This part of the footage is just from the TV, but you can see here Klay is coming off a Looney screen to his strong right hand, catches it and shot fakes with THT trailing, jump stops and pulls up for another mid-range. Great overall fundamentals and footwork. Down in the fourth quarter, Klay drives past Westbrook and the Lakers defense collapses, but LeBron's ball watching here, leaving Wiggins wide open in the corner, doesn't even bother to close out. He's unable to knock it down, but shout out to Kevon Looney for being an absolute beast on the boards this whole season, and I want to give him his flowers since he's so damn underrated. Reeves goes the wrong way for just a half second, and Looney kicks it out for a Klay 3, momentum shifting. Another high pick by Porter for Steph to go left, and the Lakers again double on-ball screens, but this double is just too lazy. You can see Porter is wide open in the paint actually. Luckily they get a deflection, but the basketball gods were with the Dubs tonight. Lands safely in the shooter with the hottest hand, and it's a 3 in LeBron's face to cut the lead down to 3. Even LeBron can't believe it. Here we have a flare screen for Poole, but Wiggins receives the ball at the top of the key. On the weak side, you can see Klay cutting off the first Steph screen, with Steph presumably coming off the Porter screen next. Notice Bradley and Westbrook switch the first off-ball screen, but Bradley falls asleep for just a half second, does not communicate with Reeves off the Klay curl, and they fail to switch in time. Wiggins finds Klay with Bradley trailing, and it's another 3 to tie the game. For the go-ahead three-pointer, JP clanks a ridiculously contested 3 with lots of time on the shot clock. But once again, the basketball gods were favoring the Warriors. AD fails to collect the rebound, and look where Reeves is. Porter finds Klay for a clutch 25-footer. Man, what a game last night was. Klay Thompson erupted for a season-high 33 points with 16 in the fourth quarter to lead a late comeback win against the rival struggling Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to Kevon Looney for setting hard screens and holding himself on the glass against the Lakers bigs. It's awesome to see Klay have another great game, as it's all about maintaining conditioning and getting his rhythm back in time for the playoffs and making sure his shooting is straight. He's not even playing full-time minutes or back-to-backs yet, which is the ridiculous thing. Seems like Klay took it personal after missing the game-tying shot against the Knicks a couple days ago, and I'm glad he's only the 77th greatest player in the history of the game. Good win to avoid a 3-game losing streak, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night against the Clippers in LA.